2011. The board has already ruled against New Democrats in a previous case involving mail-outs distributed by some of the party's MPs. The board called those mailouts a violation of House rules and said the party should pay back more than $1 million. The party has served notice it's prepared to challenge that in court. Tom Perry, CBC News, Ottawa.
Federal Finance Minister Joe Oliver met business leaders today at a retreat in rural Quebec, seeking their advice for his next budget. Oliver's biggest challenge will be what to do with the estimated $6 billion surplus Ottawa expects to run next year. Susan Lund has the story.
The 16 invited guests range from senior executives from Rio Tinto, CIBC, and Hydro-Quebec to the president of the University of British Columbia and the head of the think tank, the C.D. Howe Institute. Sherry Cooper attended meetings with the finance minister when she was the chief economist for the BMO Financial Group. This is her first meeting like this now that she's a private consultant.
This will be a much more down-to-earth-ish kind of conversation about with people that are in manufacturing sector or in small businesses.
Brian Lee Crowley with the Macdonald Laurier Institute has moderated 6 of the past 8 summer retreats. He says it's an important opportunity for the finance minister to hear different views.
He's constantly surrounded by officials, civil servants, political staff, cabinet ministers. This meeting comes at an important crossroads for our country.
Federal Finance Minister Joe Oliver says what's new this year is the group will talk about how to spend the surplus of $6 billion expected in the spring instead of where to make further cuts. So the group will be given a special assignment.
One of the sessions will be finance minister for the day, and people will have an opportunity to take a look at the array of alternatives.
But Oliver was quick to caution he's not looking for an endless list of options to spend this money. He says his government is already considering cutting taxes, including income taxes, paying down the debt, and putting some money aside for emergencies like the flood in Alberta. Oliver says he knows the provinces want more for infrastructure, but he balked at Ontario's recent request for $13 billion.
If you extrapolate that to the whole country, is an additional $30 billion. I mean, driving us into a massive deficit. That's not the way this government will go.
The group will also discuss problems that still persist in the Canadian economy, the struggling manufacturing sector, slowing exports. Once the retreat wraps up tomorrow, though, it will be impossible to know just what came of the discussions. The group is sworn to secrecy about what was said around the table. Susan Lund, CBC News, Ottawa.
The finance minister expressed some concern today about a new report by the Fraser Institute.